Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to this edition of Cricket Happenings today on 1st of April 2013. Well, first and foremost, I would like to thank all my dear friends and subscribers for making this Cricket Happening show a very big success. Today what has happened is YouTube has nominated this Cricket Happening show as one of the videos which are among the best. Now, I would rather say thanks to all those dear friends and subscribers who have been supporting this particular cricket show for more than 3 years. 2009 was the time I started this cricket show, Cricket Happenings. It has grown and grown and grown with my subscribers and friends, and today I'm proud to say, and I'm also privileged, and also I would like to thank YouTube for their tremendous cooperation and the support that they have given for this cricket show. And finally, I feel very, very privileged and very, very honored to say that this particular cricket show, the Cricket Happening show, has been nominated on YouTube. So dear friends and subscribers, it's all thanks to you. I am the person who speaks, but you are the ones who are giving the support. So unless and until one gets support, this cricket show wouldn't go on. So that's the precise reason today. I am very, very proud. As I said, I would really say a big thank you to all my dear friends and subscribers all over the world, all those 146 subscribers who have subscribed to this Cricket Happening show and are very, 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 very loyal to my cricket show. Thank you very much once again. Well, it's not the question of being whether I get the award or I get the best video award. That is not something that I'm looking out for. But even I was a really bit surprised when YouTube actually nominated this particular cricket show. At least I am under the nominations. So that itself it has come as a big surprise for me, and it also, as I said, is a great pleasure to share this with you all, dear friends and subscribers. Now, dear friends and subscribers, as usual, since I came here first, this particular cricket show was only to thank you, friends and subscribers, for the, as I said, the tremendous cooperation and the amount of the passion that you have for this Cricket Happening show, which makes me come day in and day out and actually do this Cricket Happening show in a much better way to give you more and more pleasure. Thank you very much. So well, now just starting up my cricket show as usual, we are going to look at some cricket news which are making headlines. But not much, as you know, there are not much matches played today. Well, let me start off with from New Zealand here. As you know, Jesse Ryder, some good news coming in from New Zealand, and one hopes it is something that is going to help New Zealand. Jesse Ryder, as you know, the other day he was knocked out in a bar, and he was put in the ICU, and he was in a state of coma. But the good news is that Jesse Ryder, the very attacking opening batsman from New Zealand, is out of the intensive care unit of the hospital, and he is out of a coma. So that is some very, very good news. Wish Jesse Ryder a very, very speedy recovery, and I wish he joins this New Zealand team, which has become stronger over the days that have gone by. As you know, New Zealand have been growing from strength to strength. First they went to South Africa. They surprised South Africa with their one-day exploits, even though they lost the test series in a very humiliating manner. But again, when the other team came, and in fact England came, they put up a very good show in the test series and also in the one-day series, and they put up a tough fight. So that shows that New Zealand are definitely on the ascendant here. They are improving their one-day international rankings in the ICC. So this is something which is happening good for them. But what they need the Jesse Ryder into the team to really make this unit a very, very strong unit. Because Jesse Ryder, he would straight away walk into this New Zealand team, whether it is Test matches one could really reserve. I could reserve my opinion, but as far as one-day internationals and T20s are concerned, Jesse Ryder is automatic inclusion in this New Zealand cricket team. And one only hopes for all the New Zealand cricket fans and for the fans the world over that Jesse Ryder has a speedy recovery and finds his spot in this New Zealand cricket team. So good luck, Jesse Ryder. We are all welcoming you back to the New Zealand cricket team. Well, so from here I am going to just go on to Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, the news coming out is that Andy Waller has not played many test matches. It was during my college days that I used to see Andy Waller actually make his test debut. He hardly played 2 tests, and he played lots of one-day internationals. And Andy Waller is a likely contender for being the national coach of Cricket Zimbabwe. So that is another news which is coming in from. And yesterday I've already spoken about the first team being Pakistan to actually announce the team for the Champions Trophy, which is going to be starting from June. And Pakistan, as I said, they had a surprise. They dropped Yunus Khan from the one-day internationals. Now, whether Yunus Khan, well, we all know that Yunus Khan is a very good test match player. His experience is something very, very important. Now, just, not a critical analysis, but just, looking at where Yunus Khan stands here. I'm sure Yunus Khan, with his age now, I would rather say that, yes, Yunus Khan's experience is definitely required, but definitely is not required. One-day internationals is something you definitely require some stability, and that is what I thought, that Yunus Khan and Shoaib Malik were the ones who were actually giving the stability to the Pakistani middle order in the one-day internationals too. But looking at the World Cup coming in, a lot of big tournaments coming in, I think Pakistan are now looking at youngsters to come to the fore and probably strengthen the team, and that is very important. Now, test matches is something that I would never drop Yunus Khan, because Yunus Khan is an automatic inclusion in test matches. I still feel that Yunus Khan has a lot to offer as far as test matches are concerned. But as far as 2020s and one-days are concerned, I think I would really agree with that, what Pakistan did by dropping Yunus Khan from the ODIs, because it is high time that they find some young legs who can run in fast, can field well. Well, there is no, one is not taking away any credit from Yunus Khan, who has been a real seasoned campaigner for Pakistan, not only with the bat, but also in the field. He has taken some brilliant catches in the gully region, and one can only really thank Yunus Khan for that. But I'm sure Yunus Khan would be there in the test matches for sure for Pakistan. Abdul Razak I spoke about yesterday. Well, I'm just trying to fill up something. You might be wondering that, this was something which was covered in the Cricket Happening show yesterday. Why does Ram speak about that? But well, it's just speaking about cricket, right? So I just need to keep this cricket show going, because I don't have much to talk on this particular cricket show. I just to fill up those 15 minutes of that YouTube gives me, actually. So that's the precise reason I'm going in this vein. Well, so the other thing, Abdul Razak, we were talking about. Abdul Razak, such a smashing player. You can really change the game in no time, and it's really sad to see that Abdul Razak, such a big hitter of the ball, the cleanest hitter I've ever seen of a cricket ball, does not even find a place in the Pakistani cricket scheme of things. Not only that, his medium pace is something which is good. He's a trundler, but as far as his batting is concerned, well, he can really change the game in no time. And I'm really surprised that Abdul Razak doesn't find a place in the Pakistani cricket scheme of things. Well, one knows that probably, I wouldn't say that age could be a factor here, because he definitely has all those the ability to really clear the boundary time and again. And on his day, Abdul Razak can be absolutely merciless. Well, that's for the Pakistani think tank to decide. The Pakistani Cricket Board are the ones who are the best judges in the business, so one does not know what's happening over there, in the sense how he has been performing in the Pakistani Domestic Cricket League. One does not know much about that, but it's for the Pakistani think tank to really take a decision on that. I am no one to say that. I am just giving my opinion. This is what I feel about Abdul Razak. And one exclusion from the Pakistani cricket team was a bit surprising. One would have seen Hasan Raza, the left-arm spinner, was pretty impressive. He played in the World Cup 2011, if I'm not wrong, and he was injured and he was kept out. He was pretty impressive during those tour. In the 2011 World Cup, and I was really surprised that even after he has recovered from injury, he doesn't even find a place in the 30-man preliminary squad of the Pakistani cricket team. Now he's a very young lad. He's probably 19 or 20, if I'm not wrong there, and he doesn't even find a place in the Pakistani cricket team because he's an youngster. So I would have definitely loved to see him at least in the 30-man preliminary squad, and especially I'm told that he has already recovered from his injury and he doesn't find a place in the team. Very surprising. Okay, so the other news that I would like to talk about, the IPL 2013, the 6th edition of the Indian Premier League 2013 is about to kick off on April the 3rd. We are all waiting for it. April 3rd April is the one. The first match is going to kick off, and let me tell you something here. This time it is a different IPL 2013. It has a different feel to it. But what is going to be important? Mumbai Indians, once upon a time, led by Sachin Tendulkar. After that, it was led by Harbhajan Singh. But now, this year in IPL 2013, Mumbai Indians would be led by the former successful Australian cricket captain Ricky Ponting. So Ricky Ponting is absolutely excited to join the IPL. One is that he doesn't have much pressure now. He's no longer the Australian captain. He is a retired person, so he has more time to devote, and he's really looking forward to it amongst those big names like Harbhajan Singh and Sachin Tendulkar. So Mumbai Indians new captain is Ricky Ponting. So that is something. Dinesh Chandimal, unfortunately from Sri Lanka, is a very talented lad, but he has decided that he is going to train himself for the upcoming international series for Sri Lanka, and he has decided that he will not take part in the IPL. I would have definitely loved to see Dinesh Chandimal, such a talented young lad, come into the mix of things in the IPL 2013, but it is very sad. As you know, he became the youngest cricket captain yesterday for Sri Lanka at the age of 23, and he is not going to be there in the IPL 2013, which is sad. The other thing that I would like to talk about now, Dinesh Chandimal, the reason that he is not going to be there in the IPL is, one is he wants to make himself fit for all the international commitments that are upcoming for Sri Lanka, and the other thing about Dinesh Chandimal is that he's going to go for English lessons. As you know, in this modern world, English is a language which everyone has to have, because this is something, it's an international language, and I'm sure everyone would agree with me that English is something that everyone has to have a good grasp of that, because this is the international language here in this world today. So Chandimal, he knows that Sri Lanka is going to blood him as a captain. He would be there for the pre-match conferences. He would be there for the post-match press conferences. Every time he'll have to face the media time and again. So that is the precise reason Dinesh Chandimal is going to be getting some coaching classes in English, and I think that is the right way to go for Sri Lanka. Well, the other thing that the news that I have here is that Michael Clarke has been taken to hospital. The Australian former captain has been rushed to hospital because of some gastroenteritis problems. And as you know, this time he is not going to take part in the IPL 2013. He already has some recurring back injuries. So that is some news which is coming from which I wanted to share. But dear fans, friends and subscribers, this cricket show has been successful only because of you people. And today, if at all, this particular cricket happening show has been nominated by YouTube. As among one of these videos which has been there for quite a long time. It's just thanks to you, dear friends and subscribers. You are the ones who are making this cricket happening show, and because of you, I feel more and more. I feel I can give you more and more pleasure by bringing this cricket happening show to you and make it a great success. So thank you, dear friends and subscribers, all those 146 subscribers of Cricket Happening Show on YouTube. This is your host Ram, ending this cricket show for today and signing off for now. Thank you.